Being cheated on is a trauma, and yes, you can grieve it. I'm a grief counsellor, let's talk about it. If you've been cheated on, maybe you've experienced this kind of betrayal trauma, and you can get like PTSD like effects as well. So intrusive thoughts, flashbacks, maybe you become obsessive about checking things, you're hyper vigilant as well. Your brain is trying to process that contradiction of your loved one causing you pain, and that leads to stress, panic, anxiety, for example. You become on edge. You're on in this like fight or flight mode. You're hyper vigilant to any little change in their behavior, any little thing they do. You begin to question where they end. That trust is broken. And where the grief part comes in is you've lost that kind of sense of who you were before the betrayal. You've become this person who is on high alert. You've lost this kind of sense of the future that you thought you were going to have. So you're grieving that. You're also grieving this kind of death of the ideal. So death of that ideal relationship that you thought you had. You're beginning to question everything, that kind of honesty in the relationship. You're mourning the loss of that perceived secure. You're dealing with this uncertainty now. The pain is compounded because of this living loss. The source of the pain is still present in your life. And this is what makes closure difficult as well. So, what do you do? How do you heal? How do you process? These feelings are normal and in response to an abnormal situation. Because it is a trauma as well, you might want to seek support around this. Counselling, marriage counselling, if both partners are invested and that's what you want. You need to establish a sense of security and safety again as the foundation to rebuild upon, especially with yourself. If this is something that's affecting you, follow along for my page. I talk about all things grief and psychotherapy.